in the coastal sands of Odisha, stands a monument that defies conventional understanding. The Konark Sun Temple, not built as a tower reaching toward heaven, but carved as a colossal chariot rolling across the earth. This is not architectural whimsy. This is consciousness engineering frozen in stone. The chariot as cosmic machine, 24 wheels, each one precisely carved, each spoke aligned with sacred geometry. But these are not decorative elements, they are functional components of a stone timepiece that has been measuring eternity for 8 centuries. 12 pairs of wheels, 12 solar months. The ancient architects understood what modern chronometry has rediscovered, that time itself moves in cycles, and the sun is our cosmic clock master. Every wheel functions as a sundial. As Surya's light shifts across the sky, shadows dance between the spokes, marking hours with precision that rivals modern instruments. The temple doesn't just worship time, it embodies time. 7 horses, 7 frequencies, 7 magnificent stone horses pull this eternal chariot. Not 6, not 8, exactly 7. Each horse represents a day of the week, but more profoundly, each corresponds to a solar frequency that governs terrestrial life. Ancient texts speak of 7 rays of the sun, 7 colors of visible light, 7 notes of the musical scale. Modern science confirms these as fundamental frequencies that organize matter and consciousness. These horses are frozen mid-gallop, their muscles tensed with kinetic energy. The sculptors understood that motion creates energy, and energy creates transformation. The chariot form makes the temple itself a vehicle of change, not static worship, but dynamic evolution. The architecture of forward motion. Why a chariot? Why not a palace, a tower, or a fortress? Because consciousness, like the sun, never stands still. It moves. It progresses. It journeys. The temple's interior passages guide the devotee in a forward flow from darkness toward light, from ignorance toward understanding. Every step mirrors the solar chariot's eternal progression across the cosmic sky. The architects encoded motion into stone. They understood that spiritual growth isn't achieved through static meditation alone, but through conscious movement aligned with cosmic rhythms. Solar observatory disguised as architecture, but the deepest secret lies in the temple's orientation and design. This chariot is positioned to catch the first rays of dawn, the most potent solar frequencies for human consciousness. As the sun travels its daily arc, light penetrates the temple through calculated openings, creating ever-shifting patterns of illumination. The temple becomes a living sundial, a solar computer processing cosmic data in real time. Ancient Indian astronomers knew that different solar angels carry different energetic signatures. Morning light awakens. Noon light energizes. Evening light integrates. The chariot form captures and channels these frequencies with architectural precision. The Dharma wheel principle. The rolling wheels carry deeper symbolism. They represent dharma in motion. Dharma isn't a static law, but a dynamic principle that moves consciousness forward through time. Each wheel's geometry creates sacred proportions, the golden ratio, the flower of life, harmonic frequencies that resonate with human biofields. Standing near these wheels, sensitive individuals report feelings of balance, clarity, and energetic alignment. This isn't superstition. This is applied sacred geometry, using mathematical proportions to influence consciousness states. Time as sacred technology. The genius of Konark lies in its treatment of time not as linear progression, but as sacred technology. The chariot doesn't just move through time, it harnesses time as a transformational force. Every carving, every proportion, every alignment serves the greater purpose of turning human attention toward cosmic rhythms. The temple teaches that we are not separate from celestial motion, but participants in it. Modern quantum physics suggests that consciousness and time are intimately connected. The Konark architects seemed to understand this relationship centuries ago, encoding it into stone. The living laboratory. Today, as tourists photograph the ruins, few realize they're standing inside a consciousness laboratory that has been running continuous experiments for 8 centuries. The chariot form continues to demonstrate that spiritual evolution isn't achieved through escape from the world, but through conscious participation in cosmic motion. Every morning, the stone horses seem to surge forward. Every day, the wheels measure the sacred progression of time. Every moment, the temple continues its eternal journey, not across physical space, but through the dimensions of human awareness. The builders of Konark understood a truth that modern life has forgotten, that we are all passengers on the cosmic chariot of time. The question isn't whether we're moving, but whether we're conscious of the journey. In choosing the chariot as their sacred form, they created not just a temple, but a vehicle for transformation, reminding every visitor that consciousness, like the sun, is always in motion, always progressing toward greater illumination. The stone wheels keep turning. The cosmic journey continues. And somewhere in the precision of shadow and light, ancient wisdom whispers the same eternal message. Move forward, stay aligned, let Dharma be your guide. Subscribe for more temple science decoded.